What's up, guys? Tycino here. I'm fucking dead, bro. Anywho, ladies and defaults. Shout out to CJ for that amazing intro. Ladies and defaults, welcome back to a motherfucking video. This ain't no regular video. This is going to be a tutorial. It's gonna be a tutorial. And look out the cracked out squirrel. I don't know what. Yeah, it's a squirrel. This is Sandy's husband. Alright, he's been a little bit too much off the science, but yeah, he's gonna be teaching y'all how to do shit. Alright, so if you want to learn how to fucking dribble and be a god and not be, you know, not be a goddamn random spammer behind the backs and snatchbacks, this is the right place for you. Alright? If you want to move around on the court like an idiot and somehow still win and the clips look amazing, yeah, you found the right nigga. Oh God. Oh God, you did. Alright. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible to learn. Although half this shit is about not simple enough to motherfucking explain, but y'all get what I'm saying. Alright, I hope you do. Or else. But yeah, we gonna jump straight into this hell. First off, the animations that you guys need are right here. Alright. So for the dribble style, I personally use Pro. You can use Kyrie, Chelsea Gray, or Gabby Williams. Those are pretty much the best. But I use Pro because you get like this little speed boost. You get a different type of speed boost out of it. For signature size up, you can use D Fox, Steve Francis, Trey Young. Yeah, but right now I have D Fox loaded up right now. I've been using that for the little bit of standstill six that it kind of resembles a little bit of standstill. And I do it into like some Steezo moves and shit, some spins. You're gonna see. I'm gonna teach you guys. For the regular breakdown combo, use Scoot Henderson. You can use. Let's see. You can use Pro and you can use Zach Levine. But if you want like the fastest, you know, little moves, you can put Scoot on. Aggressive John Morant. You can use Jamal Murray too. But use John Morant. That's the best one. Escape moves. You can use Jimmy Butler, Kemba Walker, and yeah, everything else I don't really use like that. Combo moves, you can put Pro on or De'Aaron Fox. I have Pro on because I could get a double crossover out of it. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do that. Crossover, use John Wall, De'Aaron Fox. I like Kawhi Leonard too because it gets you sideways, but yeah, John Wall or D Fox. Behind the back, you can use Kobe, LaMelo, D Fox, and Trey Young. Yeah, that's the one. You can use either one. So either of those like 4 or 5 that I just named: Melo, Kobe, Fox, and yeah, Trey. For the spin, you can use you can use DeRozan, Leonard, or normal. Yeah, those are the best ones. These 3 right here. Boom, boom, boom. Normal, DeRozan, or Kawhi. I use DeRozan personally. Hesitation, you can use normal, Scotty, or Chris Paul. Yeah, you can use Chris Paul. But I put on normal because it gives me a different type of animation. Step back, you can use Jimmy Butler, Luka, or John Wall. spamming that little stupid fucking 2K20 snatchback. But shit, yeah, you can use those three. And I use Kobe for that. Yeah. For anything, you can also copy, my shooting SIGs. These are kind of really good. I'm not giving y'all this jump shot sauce yet. This is a totally new jump shot. I'm not trying to have 2K patch me again. I'm sick of that shit. But yeah, we gonna get straight into the goddamn, into the dribble tutorial pretty soon. Yeah, rock out. Alright, so the best way that you can practice without losing stamina is going into my NBA eras, and you want to go to my NBA, right, and choose your team. You want to create a character and put SIGs on them, put attributes and shit. Let me see, signature. This is shot that I put on him. That's not my jump shot, but you can use that. This actually might be goated. I ain't even gonna lie. Alright. To motherfucking do this shit, you wanna go to practice, you wanna press circle, go to coaching, go to practice, and go straight to freestyle. And your player should be right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to make it, cause like I had somebody do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to learn how to make a character like this or something like that, you gotta search that shit up on YouTube. Alright, it's a lot of work, my fault. Cause you gotta make a player, add it to the roster, and a bunch of science behind this shit. And I didn't have time for all that. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody else do it. And yeah, they did it for me, and you feel me? I'm out here practicing like this. But ooh. If you want to make it just like your park build, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? So you have like a better feel for it. But I kind of just made a random build that, you know what I'm saying, you can never fucking recreate in park, because it's 99, 99, 99 stats are for everything, max badges, everything. It's crazy. But yeah, so let's get started. First move I'm really gonna teach y'all is the nutmeg. Looks like this. Well, what the fuck? It does not look like that. Nutmeg looks just like this. Alright, so you saw the move where he threw it between his legs from the back? Yep, that's the nutmeg. Nutmeg. What happened? I hate sitting on the first floor. My neighbor eat out. For what? Oh, okay. God damn it. I done found myself comboing up again. I forgot where I was doing. Shit. It's my problem. Like, ADHD kicks in and I just start dribbling. Shut your ass up. So the bottom right corner, so if the ball is in your left hand, if it's in your left hand and you're going forward, right, and you're running forward, ooh, I like the animation. Yeah, if you're running forward, flick diagonally down. Before you do the full behind the back animation, you want to flick straight up. Alright, so like, flick straight up, flick straight up, flick straight up, flick straight up, boom. It's the opposite with your left if the ball is in your right hand. So you want to flick diagonally down to the left and flick straight up. To get your player to turn backwards while he's doing the nutmeg, you want to just hold down on your left stick. It's either that, or if you can't get him to go straight down, if you want to get him to like turn sideways, you got to guide your left stick to like the top corner, but then also like the end result is like you want to have your left stick facing down, like facing towards you. Next move I want to teach y'all is the sham god. Alright, the sham god. You can do the sham god into the nutmeg, into the Luca. That's the easiest way to get the nutmeg and the easiest way to kill a defender. So the way you do the sham god is, say the ball is in your right hand. You want to flick. You want to run forward, right? Alright, so you're running forward and the ball is in your right hand. You want to flick your right stick down to the bottom corner of the right hand. So the bottom right corner, you want to flick the ball to the bottom right corner and then flick up. Alright, so what you're gonna do is flick bottom right corner, flick up. Alright, you're gonna get the sham god. Boom. Boom. Alright, so it's the same with the left hand. Flick bottom left corner, flick up. Alright, bottom left corner, flick up. And you're gonna get the sham god. Okay? And to get the nutmeg out of it, you kind of want to do the same thing twice. So flick. So if it's in your left hand, right? If the ball's in your left hand, you're running for it. Sham god, and then basically hit the sham god twice. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the sham god, do it again, and you're gonna get the nutmeg. That's the easiest way to get the nutmeg without messing it up, and with, you know, while keeping your combos and doing a bunch of shit. You pretty much repeat the process twice while you're doing it to get the nutmeg, then hold down on your left stick to get your player to turn, and then flick down to get the Luca step back, and boom, you're open. You know, boom, boom, flick down, Luca, green. You know, and same with your right hand. Shut up! Shut up! God damn! Can't even record with this damn dog, bro. Shit. Alright, for the next move, it's gonna be the John Morant flip. Looks like this. You know, you see a lot of dribblers doing this move to start combos. You know, hit the flip and then just go crazy. You know, start doing behind the backs and the half spins. You know, and spin moves and boom, boom. Could you do me a favor? Oh my goodness. So to get the John Morant flip, to get the John Morant aggressive, you want to hold right trigger and flick straight up. You're gonna get this whole animation. It's pretty much like a size up itself, an aggressive size up, I guess you can call it. Now this is what the full animation looks like, right? But you don't want to do all of that. This is not gonna help you cook a defender. So what you want to do is you want to flick up, and when your player does these two like dribbles, like he does like the crossover and he switches hands and he's about to do this little behind the back, before he does all of that, you want to flick up, right, to get the animation, then flick up again and hold your left stick to the bottom corner of the other like saw. So the way you want him to flip is, if he's switching hands to the right, you want to point your left stick to the left, to the bottom left, to get the flip. But don't forget to flick up on your right stick. It's a very fast animation, and it's like a fast little combo, so you're gonna get it like that. So the way the animation looks is how you do it. So you're gonna learn by watching how my player moves. So you see he's flipping. You see if he's switching hands to the right, he's gonna flip to the left. You want to do that with your left stick. So flick your left stick to the left while flicking up. So basically you're flicking up twice and only putting your left stick to the left on the second flick. Alright? And it's the same with your right hand. If you're flicking to the left, you want to flip to the right. So flick your left stick to the right, bottom right on the second flick. That's the best way I can explain that shit. You just gotta do with this information what you know what I'm saying? Do what you want with this information, dog. You're gonna get this every time. Alright? There's a fast animation to do it, there's a fast way to do it, and then there's like a slow way. And the slow way is basically just holding your left stick a little bit longer so that he can continue dribbling. Because when you let go quickly, he does the flip and he kind of stays still. You see? But if I drag it out a little bit longer, I can continue a combo. You know, and get a spin. Or get a half spin, get it between the legs, get a crossover behind the back. Bunch of shit. Next move I want to teach y'all is the pro four spin. It looks like this. You can spam it. You can literally just pro four spin forever. It's pretty elegant spin. It fries. That's all it does. It just fries you. You won't know when it's coming. You can do mad combos out of it. You know, half spin into the nutmeg facing backwards, into another spin, into the pro four spin again, into another half spin, nutmeg, layup. Like, you know, this is like, this right here is, it's not like basic one, because basic one you had the little spin back and you could, like, you know, fast spin back. You do it between the legs spin back, and you know, it's not like that this year. Unfortunately, at least for next gen. On current gen, I heard they have basic one still. I'm pretty jealous. You know, they just had to nerf the next gen players this year. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I forgive you, Ronnie. I forgive you, Ronnie. I don't. I just don't. I'm just kidding. But yeah. To get the Pro 4 spin, what you want to do is kind of have your player running at an angle. So if you look on the court, there's the two corners, right? There's the left corner and the right corner. You want to basically point your left stick. If the ball's in your left hand, point the left stick to the left corner. And then what you want to do is you want to rotate your right stick from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock to the left. So that's counterclockwise. So if you're going to the left, rotate it from top to bottom counterclockwise. Right? It's kind of fast, but kind of slow at the same time. If you're doing it too fast, you're going to get this animation. You know, if you're not running at the right angle, you're going to get that animation. So you want to make sure you're pointing your left stick at the right angle and just basically rotate it pretty quick to the to the bottom, from top to bottom. And it's the same with the right hand. It's the opposite with the right hand. So you want to be running to the right and flip it, rotate your right stick 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock clockwise. Alright? So boom. Like that. Boom. Boom. You can kind of do this forever. Alright? If you're getting a different animation, you're either doing it too slow, too fast, or you're just not at the right angle. As you can see, I'm not at the right angle. You can do this without holding turbo, or you can do this with turbo. I recommend without turbo, so that like you get the feel for it first, and once you get, you know, comfortable with holding turbo, once you get comfortable with not holding turbo, you know what I'm saying, everything becomes easier and you can just hold turbo. A lot of these moves, they don't take away your adrenaline. The only time you lose adrenaline is when you're speed boosting. When you do a speed boost and like you do it for too long and you don't cancel it, you know. When you do a speed boost, that's when you lose adrenaline. All these moves that I'm teaching you, they do not make you lose any adrenaline bars, no matter what. Alright, these are not speed boost moves. These are just like regular moves. You know, you can't really speed boost out of a Pro 4 spin. You can speed boost out of a momentum and then like a crossover and like holding R2 and running. running in all these damn directions and shit. That's how you lose adrenaline while holding turbo. But these moves, you can easily combo, and for the most part, keep most of your stamina if you're doing these moves efficiently. You know. Let's see. I taught y'all the jaw flip. Taught y'all the pro force spin. Next thing I want to teach you. This is for my more advanced dribblers. For the people who already know what they're doing when it comes to the Steezo shit. These moves I'm gonna teach you. It's a lot more complicated to learn. Like y'all see what I'm doing. This is called the flip animation. It's the left. It's a I can't even focus, bro. It's a left trigger. You gotta hold left trigger basically the whole time while doing these moves. You know, it's right here. It kind of reminds me of the 2K20 moonwalk. You can combo out of these moves too. You could hit the nutmeg out of it, hit it behind the back, hit crossover, a half spin. And you can kind of chain these moves together into a combo. It's a little bit complicated to learn and pretty complicated to explain. Oh my god. Very good. So what you want to do is the goal is to get your player to face sideways so he can get this between the legs and be able to turn around like this. So the way you do that is you hold L2. What I do is I hold down for a second, like on my left stick. You don't use your right stick or anything else yet. You want to hold your left stick down so that he's like pretty much walking backwards, right? You see how he's walking, how he's moving. It looks like he's protecting the ball every time he dribbles. You want to hold down so he gets sideways. And then what you want to, once he gets like sideways to your liking, you want to while holding left trigger, you want to point your left stick to if the ball's in your left hand, you want to point it to the top right corner, right? If the ball's in your right hand, point it to the left top corner. And what I do to keep the animations going, right, when I get them sideways and I do it, I hold down for like a split second. Hold down for like a split second, and what your player's going to do is he's going to turn. He's going to turn like that. And then I kind of repeat the process. So it goes from holding down, top corner, other top corner, hold down, top corner, top right corner, hold down, top right corner, hold down, top left corner, hold down. Sometimes he may continue it, sometimes he won't. But what helps me continue it is I tap L2 one time and then I hold it. Because the way that you chain together these moves, sometimes you gotta tap L2 to keep it going. And yeah, that's how the move will look most of the time. Unless you're pretty advanced at doing it like me. Like I'm already pretty comfortable with doing it, so I can kind of continue it. What also helps is holding turbo. Holding turbo while doing it, and sometimes when you hold turbo and you're tapping L2,
to get this move, I'm gonna basically call it the Rafer Alston spin.
Like that.
To get this move, you want to have Rafer
You kind of want to just mess around with it until you get it. Like,
regular
once
size
you have
up.
the concept down of how to do it.
I think you have to be a superstar 3 to get this animation for your player.
Repetition is gonna
basically
help
to do that. You just want to flick up
but yeah,
without
I pretty
holding
much
turbo.
explained the basics to it. It's not really too much I can explain.
Before your player switches hands,
what I do is
you want to
I learned how to hold turbo with it and just like tap L2
to get that glitchy spin. It's very hard to get down pat, but I know I was one of the first people this year to get that move down pat. I want to say the second. The first was what's it called? What's his
One
name?
thing I learned about it is, say you drained all your energy, you're doing all the moves
Me
I
and him
taught
not
you.
cool no more, but who gives a shit? Me and him found that move together.
Backs, the sham gods into the nutmegs, and you get tired.
Yeah, I found out how to do that. He taught me how to do that shit.
Hold L2.
Even back then when he only hit it one time, and you know what I'm saying, I hit that shit first try type shit.
Like you will get your stamina back.
You know what I'm saying? We got that shit down packed. It was an amazing time. Shout out to that man's.
And
I show love, even though
you already got
asthma. Niggas be on some weird shit, but fuck that. It's about the tutorial.
And then do them right back into other combos and cook up.
Yeah, if you ain't hear what I just said,
still be able to shoot.
Go back, rewind it. Yeah. With that being said,
let's see what's some other moves. Ooh. There's a move that a lot of people have been asking me to show them how to do, and it's this move right here. Wait, nope, it's not that. No, scratch that. 720 spin. All right. I know y'all just seen what I did. My player just did like 60 spins in like half a second. Boom. Boom. Alright, so the way you get the it's called a 720 spin. So the way you get the 720 spin is you want to be running backwards like this. Hold straight down. What you want to do is flick up on your right stick, then do a crossover to like the same side as the ball, and then you want to basically just spin your stick. And you spin your right stick. Boom. So boom, flick up, crossover, spin your right stick. If you flick it to the ball hand, it's gonna do a hesitation backwards. Basically, do a hezi backwards, and then just spin your right stick in any direction, and you're gonna get the 720 spin. Boom, just like that.
Steezo, what's the word, man?
What the fuck?
Yo, my heart,
Yeah. How you do that shit. Nigga just join the motherfucking party. I had everybody muted so I could fucking do it, and niggas just joined and scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah. This is pretty much the move set that I use. I don't really do pretty much anything else. You know, I chain these moves together in different ways. And a lot of my clips, sometimes they may look the same, sometimes they look differently. But it's all about how you chain moves together and the combinations that you put in together. All these moves, you can combo in different ways. And, you know, that's pretty much it. Like, I gave you guys the tools you need. All you got to do is put them together in your own way. They don't have to look the same as me. They don't have to look the same as Steezo. It's all about how you cook up, how you plan to cook a defender. When I cook defenders, most of the time I have, you know, my move set already. Like, I already have what I'm gonna do in my brain. Like, it just happens, you know. It's kind of like I already have my combo planned out. Whatever possession I have, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then yeah. Boom. Usually I'll get a half spin, but sometimes 2K give you like certain animations, and I actually understand that. You know, it's actually very frustrating. You get like other animations, but when you're practicing these moves, it's all about repetition and just patience, because these moves aren't easy to learn. I've been doing these moves since day one. Smooth like that, like no cap. No one else has put a tutorial out. I don't think Steezo put a tutorial out for all this shit. And, you know, a lot of dribblers that you see today, they had to learn this shit on themselves, bro. They had to lab up and possibly lab each other. I haven't really gotten too many labs from people. You know what I'm saying? I've probably gotten maybe like 1 or 2 labs, like serious labs where somebody taught me something new. Yeah, there's some more glitch moves that I actually want to show y'all. There's another move I want to show y'all. I'm gonna teach y'all in a second though.
So that's one thing I didn't teach y'all yet. Momentum.